Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having an incredible day. Today's topic is, should you start a YouTube channel? This comes from a lot of the questions that I've been getting as well. In the comment section, people have been asking me, what are some other businesses to start? Should I start my own YouTube channel? When did you start your YouTube channel? How to start a YouTube channel? What's the best way to go about starting a YouTube channel? So, okay, here I am. I'm going to make a video on this for those of you who have not been here before. I am not a hype channel. I am a realistic channel. I'm here to tell you exactly what goes into making a YouTube channel. And then you should decide if it is for you, if this is what you need in your life to move on with your life. The first thing is that it is not easy to start a YouTube channel. It requires many hours of work. A lot of the preconceived notion about a YouTube channel is that you make something, you pop it online, bam, it's there. Everyone loves it. It's amazing. You're making millions of dollars. Not how it works, I promise you. There's a lot of work that goes into it. And I can only say this because I have a large YouTube channel. I have this channel and I've had about 3 other channels that I've tried before. Some of them I wasn't really into, which I'm also going to get into as well. But a lot of it you realize as you're kind of chugging along, it's not as easy as other people would have you believe. A lot of work goes into it. So if that is your goal, to really become a YouTuber, to really constantly be out there, then this is probably the video for you. The second thing is your motivation to make the YouTube channel has to be real. And I tell you that right now because, like I said, the other channels that I had before, and even the third one that I made, I was there, but I wasn't really there. And I realized that I've stuck with this channel and my main channel because I really like the topics. First channel is about cryptocurrency. This one's about money. I love investing. I love making money. I love diversifying. I love buying assets. I love buying art. Therefore, this is why I think I've really focused and honed on what I'm good at. Everyone's going to have their own individual thing. But just understand, if you're getting into this because you want or desire to make YouTube money, you're going to have a very difficult time. It's very easy to look at a large YouTuber or someone who has tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of subscribers and go, oh my gosh, I wish I could become a YouTuber. I've heard this so many times. Cousins, family members, friends, everyone asks the same kind of questions. What's the YouTube money like? How much YouTube money are you making? And then when they get a rough idea of what things are, at least in my circumstances, everybody wants to become a YouTuber. You have to make sure that if you're doing this, it is something you really want to do. Whatever topic you're going to focus on, you really have to love it. It's not a 50-50 thing. You're going to have to really, if you get to it, you have to stick to it. It's basically a full-time job. YouTube is basically my full-time job across 2 channels. This is my main thing that I wake up and then I make videos. That's kind of how the channel works. The third thing, you have to understand it is going to probably take you quite a bit to become monetized. Monetized meaning when you start getting money from your channel. When I started YouTube in 2016, things were very different. In order to become monetized, I think you needed, 1,000, 5,000 views or something like that across your videos. But of course, people created bots, algorithms, and they gave themselves all these fake views and then got monetized. Since then, for those of you who are unaware, things have greatly changed. In order to get your channel monetized, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours of view time. Meaning, not only do you need 1,000 people who are going to be there on your channel, who have subscribed to you, you have to have pushed out enough content to push up to the numbers that you have 4,000 hours worth of watch time. I know a lot of you probably clicked away and left. That's why I had a moment of silence. It takes a while. It will realistically probably take you a couple of months to do so. And a lot of people, when they hear this, they become very discouraged. I'm not sure exactly what it is with YouTube. I don't think anyone really knows the secret. A lot of people think that before, it was far too easy to get monetized. A lot of channels started, fell off. Tons of content on the website that isn't really used. No one really talks about it. No one can find it in the first place. So I think they want to make sure, this is kind of how I also perceive it as well. I feel like they want to make sure that if you are going to start making money from this, that you have enough dedication to really push through. It is going to take you a couple of months. You are going to have to keep pushing out content to make sure that you are getting in new subscribers, getting in new viewers, and that people are also watching your content. This is another big thing. YouTube has a really big thing in their analytics area where you can see exactly how long someone is watching your video, how many views, the like ratio. It's a lot that really goes into it. This is why I said it's not easy. A lot of people, there's a huge preconceived notion that all you have to do is just turn on a camera, start recording. Eventually a video is going to go viral and man, you made it. And people are going to be like 15 years from now, man, what did you do to become famous? Well, I was just being myself. None of that applies anymore when it comes to creating content on many different platforms. You probably also have noticed as well, there's a big thread connecting Instagram and YouTube as far as people trying to become Instagram famous and or all that other stuff as well. You may notice it's very difficult to build an Instagram page because it's kind of the exact same thing. The algorithms have to really grab you. You have to also speak to the algorithms, not like a horse whisperer, but you have to, your content has to be stuff that people want to watch, and then they have to watch it, and then they have to watch it for a long time to make sure that you're actually getting the views and the amount of view time to be able to monetize it and then stay monetized. Just understand the fourth point. Clear this up right now. If your idea is to get rich quick with YouTube, I am sorry to say this, but the door is that way. That is the nicest way that I can say this to you. You may have noticed, and this is usually where it gets really annoying as well. Yearly, we have those YouTube challenges where people, I'm not going to even name some of the stuff that people, so people don't recreate them. All the ridiculous challenges that we've had, people have done these things in an effort to get famous and start a YouTube channel. And then they realize after you've done that one stupid thing, you have nothing else to really offer the rest of the world. So that kind of also goes plat. You have to understand, being a YouTuber is not only difficult, it can also be very rewarding. But you only see the fruits of your labor. I've been doing YouTube, was it 4+ years now? You only get it after you've been doing it for a while. It's not a magical formula that you start out and automatically you're super famous. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of effort. On my other channel, I upload daily. I upload daily on this one as well, for what it's worth. That's also a very big thing. Fifth thing, YouTube is incredibly saturated. I was squeezing my hand. Oh my gosh. YouTube is incredibly saturated right now. And usually about the same exact things. Once again, I'm here to tell you the truth. There are a lot of people who think they are attractive, who think they have a nice body, and they think that that kind of gets them very, very far. I'm sorry to tell you, you are not the only beautiful person in the world. There are many other people who are probably just as beautiful as you. They've started their own channel. They did it 2 or 3 years before, and therefore they have claimed the glory. It gets to a certain point where you don't need 35,000 beauty gurus. You don't need 150,000 people wearing bikinis in their video. You don't need 100. You just don't need the excess everything. If you are going to create a YouTube channel, you have to figure out something that really sets you apart. It can be your character, your personality. I'm a weird guy, and this is why I think people kind of stick around. I also am fairly honest, and maybe that also hopefully helps as well. You have to make sure that whatever you're going to do, it can even be niche as far as like, you can talk about guitars, you can talk about plants, you can talk about whatever. Just make sure that you're really setting yourself apart. No, it shouldn't sound difficult. It's as simple as it actually sounds. Just make sure that you're not doing the exact same thing that someone else is doing, because you're probably going to fail. I'm here truth, right. Whatever you do, make sure it's a passion. I love investing. I love making money. Therefore, I continue doing YouTube. The sixth part, and probably the most important for you all, is the C word: consistency. You have to put in a lot of effort to make sure that you are working with the algorithms. The algorithms pick you up. And once again, that people like your stuff. And also that you're putting out enough stuff for people to be able to find you. For example, if you start a YouTube channel, and I'll give you examples of things that I've seen before in the past from other people. If you start a YouTube channel and you put out one video, I've seen a lot of people say, I started a YouTube channel and I made a video for it, but it really didn't go anywhere. And I go, how many videos did you make? Well, I made one, and then I was like waiting to see like where that would go. And I'm like, why didn't you make more videos? Well, because I was trying to wait and see if there were other. No. If you're looking for a specific topic on something, anything, you tend to gravitate towards channels that have enough videos for you to be able to watch. Why do you think somebody would find your channel with one video and would go, I need to subscribe to this forever? The way that YouTube works now, you may have noticed, I've seen YouTube grow into what it currently is right now. A lot of people in the very beginning for YouTube used to put out one video a week because the original idea of YouTube was like a little TV show kind of thing. You put out one, and it ranges. But people used to put out like episode length videos, 30, 40, 45-minute videos. Once a week, bam, that's all they had to do. That no longer works when you have millions and millions and millions of people trying to also jump onto this platform as well. My personal thing that's helped me with the algorithms, and it's not going to work for everybody, is I create something every single day. You have to have the stamina to be able to do that and have the consistency to be able to want to do that. You have to consistently upload either on a daily basis or on a schedule. It can be a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday kind of thing. You kind of choose what you want. Understand there is about a 0.01% chance, realistic, of you putting a video onto YouTube and it goes viral. It is not going to happen. You need to understand that this is basically a job, and you are going to at least, and I say this with the most honesty, at least create a good 15 to 20 videos before your channel gets any traction. And I say, now understand that your video doesn't have to be something insane, but people have to have a general idea of exactly what your channel is going to be about. I know nothing about your channel if you have a video or if you have an introductory video. That does nothing for me. If I go to your channel and I see, like I play digital card games sometimes. I saw this person's channel. They had one video. I'm like, and the last video was uploaded 3 weeks ago. Well, there's no need for me to subscribe to you. I saw somebody else's channel. They were also new. They had about 25 videos and they were uploading every other day. Guess who got my sub? It's as simple as that. So understand that when you start this, you are not going to go viral. It is going to take you a while. And if you consistently put out content that people like and people are watching, you will get monetized. And odds are you will become popular as time goes on. Don't get discouraged and think once again that you have to do one particular thing. There's a channel for everyone. Everyone usually sticks to their own little portion of YouTube. You know, we all fit into our own little niche of what we kind of search around. Search for really weird things. These videos have millions of views. It's just about finding your area. And that's kind of where you'll blossom from. The next part. Yep. It will probably take you, once again, anywhere from 3 to 6 months of consistently uploading. I'm not trying to ruin your heart's dreams, your heart's desire. Just understand how this is really going to work out. You have to upload consistently, with a bit of consistency. Understand that from the very beginning, you are essentially going to be working for free. for a couple of months. A lot of people don't like that idea. I know a couple people who didn't like the idea, waited a while, and then eventually made a YouTube channel, and then they were like, they kept on going with it finally, and then they were like, I wish I had stuck with this 2 years ago. You don't have to upload as insanely as I do. It doesn't have to be every day. Try it every other day. Just really get into the motion of doing it. I mean, it's difficult to say because everyone has their own agenda for exactly like what they're trying to really get from YouTube. For me, my main passion is also not only finance, but like helping other people in finance as well. It's like an actual passion of mine. So this is why I'm able to continue going. People don't like I know, especially, oh gosh, people don't like, especially like younger people now. It's not like I'm old, but you know what I mean? Like that Instagram crowd. Everyone's so obsessed with making it rich really fast. Like you need this quick, fast money. One of the really weird things about like searching on YouTube, if you look at the top, like the little bar, and you type in the words like how to make money, some of the first things that pop up are fast with no work now, how to make it like how to make money fast and $1 million. Like everybody just wants to be super famous and popular. That's not how you make money. The people you are seeing on Instagram and YouTube already probably had money in some other way. They didn't work their way up towards anything. I mean, it's just this really weird like hype culture. Everybody wants to make it, but nobody wants to put any work in it. And when I tell people on my other channel, I have, it was like 1,400 videos. I make a video a day. And you tell them that and they go, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. And I'm like, it's my job. Oh. Well, I guess YouTube's not for me. It kind of is what it is. Some of you right now watching this are going to make YouTube channels and then stop after a week. I've seen it so many times. I have so many friends who've tried to do it. About a good 1% of you, no, I'll give it to you this way. 20% of you are going to make a channel, drop off after a while, and then eventually pick it back up. You'll never be where you want to be, but it'll be a relatively well-known channel. It's the 1% who really hit it hard from the beginning. I'm not telling you to exhaust yourself. Don't burn out. Don't do all these crazy things. Make sure you get your rest. Don't kind of obsess about it. If you stick to it, you'll be fine. But then again, it's always a very thin sliver of people who make it, if you will. And finally, sorry for not making a hype video. I have clicked around over the years. There are a couple YouTube channels that are dedicated to telling people, should you start a YouTube channel? They're very misleading because they tell you, get a camera, get lighting, get this, get so-and-so, have a bright idea, and then go, yeah, you can also be a YouTube creator. Yeah, technically you can create stuff as much as you want. It's about, are people going to actually watch what you're creating? If you find this a passion, go for it. I've seen people succeed, but I've seen more people completely flounder because everyone wants this quick, get rich quick scheme kind of thing. I think I have no more to say. If you have any more questions, feel like I missed something, don't be afraid to ask me in the comment section below. I don't think I missed anything. No? Should you start a YouTube channel? Do you have dedication? Do you have the actual moxie to be able to want to continue? Like, this isn't easy. It's not easy. You're also competing with other people. Are you okay with competing with people? Oh, another really real thing is you are going to encounter some of the most toxic people in the entirety of the universe on the internet. And it doesn't work for a lot of people to have to deal with that on a daily basis. I'm 50-50 with it. A lot of times your comment section will say the nastiest things. And it doesn't matter where you're from, what you sound like, what you look like, how much money you have. People don't care. People are terrible. So also understand, and I'm sure you've seen on any big major YouTube channels that have 15 million views, the amount of dislikes. And if you go through the actual comments, people are terrible. Terrible, terrible people. And I say that because not that I assume that everyone is fragile and or brittle. It's just more like a get ready. Because I've seen some of the craziest stuff in the comment section ever. And this is also part of being a YouTuber. Like eventually, if you want to become big, you're going to have people say stuff about you that may not sit with you very well, but it is what it is. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I helped in some sort of way. Once again, if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask me. I will give you the honest answer. And also, I wholeheartedly believe in starting online businesses. I think the future is very bright for things that are online. So if you can start now and consistently do things, I think you will most certainly make it. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.